Hold My Drink Extra Juice with Charleen and Ellie, a GoLoud original podcast, proudly sponsored by Pennies. Get this season's must-haves in a store near you.
Welcome to Hold My Drink Extra Juice, which is kindly sponsored by Primark or Pennies, the ultimate high street destination that has everything you need this spring. Get your style out there, have some fun and celebrate yourself at Primark.
Primark is the ultimate high street store that every girl is obsessed with. Spring is here. It's time to go big on your wardrobe. I was in there over the weekend, actually picked up the most stunning little like lingerie kind of sets. But they're like summer colours, spring colours.
People's stories,
there's like
floral ones.
Yeah, pastel-y ones, but there's like Lumo ones, you know.
Have they got like matching knickers and stuff?
Yep.
Aww.
Comes on the one hanger.
You just feel put together.
Yeah, and loads of new PJs. I'm swapping out now my long john PJs for my shorts.
Get rid of your PJs like going in summer. Do you keep them for the next year?
Bro, I PJs that I had when I was 12.
Oh, right.
I still have them.
I thought you were saying you're swapping them and then like filling
no. They still hang on. Like they're still there.
You can stand out with Primark's latest spring 2023 collection. The range is characteristically cool. Think popping bright colours and alluring florals as well as what? No. Sorry. Stand out with Primark's latest spring 2023 collection. The range is characteristically cool. Think popping. Why do I keep saying that? Popping bright colours, Charleen. And alluring florals, as well as having utility-inspired khaki cords, giving a touch of edge for standout street-style moments.
Did you know you can also check what is in your local store on the Primark website with their new stock finder as well? So basically, you log on, pick your location, and see if the specific item that you want is in stock. So
I need to find them jeans that girls wearing. They were so nice.
Yeah, your hairdresser, you said them.
I never even looked. I forgot to go in. I haven't been in the country actually.
You really haven't. But if you're in between two Pennies,
yeah,
if you're living in between and you want to know which one to go to, you can use the stock finder to check out what's in there.
Yeah, you can log on to www.primark.com/IE to check out all their spring pieces and see what's in your local store with their new stock finder. So this is the bonus episode where you got I Can't Speak Today,
la la la,
where you get even more answers to your dilemmas. So all these dilemmas have been sent to our email address. It's homemydrink@goloudnow.com. And if you have any troubles, anything at all,
we can't promise to fix your lives, but we'll give it a bash.
And also any updates.
Yeah,
please.
You
haven't had an update in ages.
I love an update.
Okay. My legs are sore. Do you want to do the first?
Yeah, Bird. So the first one is, hi girls, love the podcast. Thanks so much for bringing, oh my God, my leg just fell off the table. Thanks so much for bringing some laughs, sunshine and positivity to my Mondays and Wednesdays every week.
Aww. Mondays and Wednesdays.
You're so cute. So I've been with my boyfriend for 5 years, and over the past year and a half, we've started hanging out with his friends and their girlfriends. We've been on a few holidays together and meet up for birthdays, New Year's, Halloweens, game nights, etc. When we meet up, the girls all tend to stick together and the lads stick together. The other girls in the group are very close and cliquey, and I feel really left out. In scenarios where there are other people with us, I usually get along better with the other people, even though I've spent more time with the girlfriends and technically should be closer to them. But when I try to talk to them, it feels forced and awkward. After our last night out, I was really upset and realised I don't want to be friends with them anymore because I never feel good when I'm out with them, and I'm sick of spending big occasions like New Year's and birthdays with people I don't feel close to. My boyfriend said he also feels like things have changed and he feels more distant from the lads. My dilemma is that we already have a holiday planned in June for one of the girls' birthdays. My birthday also falls on that weekend, although the group don't know it. And like I said, I'd prefer to spend occasions with my real friends. But I don't want to isolate my boyfriend from his friends, and we've already paid for the holiday. Do I keep trying with the girls and hope I eventually get closer to them, or should I just give up and move on? Sorry for such a long email. Thanks so much. It's not long, Bird.
I think the first thing you should do is talk to your boyfriend about it. Like, he's saying he doesn't feel as close with the boys, so maybe he feels the same about the holiday. Maybe he's like also not wanting to go, but doesn't want to like take it away from her.
Yeah, maybe he thinks going. She still wants to go. Maybe like
yeah. Like maybe it wouldn't be that much of a loss if he didn't.
If he didn't want to go either. 2 years, that might be a weight lifted off. If 2 years are like, oh, lovely, we don't have to go.
That's so annoying though. It's hard because it's like sometimes people just aren't your type of people.
But when it's your boyfriend's friends, you feel like you kind of have to hang around with them.
Yeah, you can't really like. I've never had like a group like that though. Have you?
No.
I've always just had like I love like Dano's friend Dale. Jodie,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
friend, but that's like one
That's it.
friend. It's not like it's a whole group of girlfriends.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Like I know of people who have grown up as like cliques and hung around and gone
Yeah.
away, but I've never been in that situation. Like
No.
even like I'm trying to think like maybe years ago when I was a teenager, yeah, but like any sort of recent relationship or anything, there was never like
group,
the girls
like,
could
yeah.
count. Like my girls that I'm friends with since I'm 15 could count how many times they've met people in my life. Like
Wow.
they could count on one hand. Like yeah, I never had that like where the boys are friends with the boys and the girls
Girls
are
are
all,
friends with the girls. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I
Dano
wouldn't.
loves a little. Well, I make him third wheel. My friends.
Yeah.
He has no choice. But I think say to your boyfriend, be like, look, do you even still want to go?
Yeah.
No pressure, but like, what do you think?
Because if you're both not ours, then you can be like grand.
Yeah. But it would be nice to spend your birthday with people you actually want to spend your birthday
Your
with.
birthday's different, and the girls don't know it's your birthday that weekend either. So you could. I'm terrible. Why did a lie just come into my head there straight away? I was like, just lie and say that he booked a different holiday for you for your
Or
birthday.
your other friends.
Yeah, your other friends.
Yeah.
It's your birthday, and your other friends actually booked a surprise for you. Sorry,
Yeah.
we're actually not going to go anymore.
I feel like now with holidays as well, you can always get money back and all. So we could just be losing
way
out
around
on,
it.
on flights or something. Cancel the hotel.
We're terrible. We're just telling you to lie.
I think if your
can't force
boyfriend's really keen on going, I'd say just go.
Yeah.
Like what the worst that can happen is like you don't really enjoy yourself, but like it's also his holiday in that way.
Yeah.
But I feel like he mightn't even be that pushed on going maybe. By the sounds of things.
Yeah. I'd ask him first.
Yeah.
Here, what do you want to do with this?
And you can also like your birthday's only like a day. You can also celebrate your birthday with your other friends when you're back. Or like sort something out with them so you can look forward to it like more. But like then again it's like shit if you're on a holiday and you feel left out, like that'd be really bad too.
Trying to force a friendship with people who
Yeah.
just aren't your friends either. Like you shouldn't have to feel like you have to do that
Yeah.
too.
I think just tell your boyfriend how you feel. If it's like if you're with someone 5 years, you should be able to tell them everything without judgment, without them. Like they should just be like listening to you and understanding.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Tell him how you feel. See how he wants to go about it, and if the two of you
Yeah.
are fine with not going, don't go.
And see what he says. Next one is, hey girls, I'm in love with the podcast. I wait for it to be released every week. I've been to 2 of the live shows. Best times
Oh.
ever. Oh, love you. My problem is I'm 22 this year. I'm the only single one out of all my friends. It really is starting to get to me now because any boy I start to catch feelings for or feel any sort of connection to, it just goes wrong eventually. I seem to never have any luck and I don't know what's wrong with me or what I'm doing. Help, girls.
There's nothing wrong with you, bird.
No.
Nothing.
Too good.
Do you know what? I've seen so much this year, and I'm like, if I went back to that age and I was single, oh my god, the amount of people that I've seen move to Ibiza this year is making me depressed. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry is doing a season in Ibiza this year.
Yeah, true.
And I am so sad.
Everyone is.
I am so sad.
Everyone
Girl,
is.
if I was you, like if I was that age again and if I was one of those people who'd never gotten in relationships,
Yeah.
I know in the moment it's so different to think of, but think of how little you've no one to answer to.
Yeah.
You've no worries. When the time is right for you, the time will be right for you, and you can't force that to happen. Or like if you're constantly dwelling on the fact of feeling like, oh my god, is something wrong with me? What am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
That's all you're going to focus on is the negative of that.
Yeah.
You need to just think, listen, it's not my time.
Yeah.
Deadly.
And you can hear your friends complaining about their boyfriend. You don't have anyone to complain about.
And
yeah.
think like you can do so much with your life, and like it's
no
not,
rush.
There is no rush on it at all.
No. There's
To
no
ever get
time
in
on it.
relationships, no.
And I feel like your friends who are in relationships probably are looking at you being like, oh,
Wish it was her.
wish that was her. Yeah. I have this melt to deal with.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
No, it's nothing wrong with you, and there's nothing that you're doing wrong. Like I understand if it's something that you really want, but like
It's fun being single. Like at that age, 22, you're in your prime. You're having a ball.
Oh my god.
I think do something like a season somewhere, or like move somewhere, or you're probably doing college or just about
Doing
to.
Erasmus, is that what it's called?
Maybe you're finishing if you're in college. Yeah, something.
Is that the I don't know.
You have the world is your oyster, my
Yes,
dear.
girl.
So you can do whatever you want.
If it really is something that you want, sometimes when you focus on that too much,
Don't go looking for it.
the world isn't going to give
Yeah.
it to you because it's saying no, you're not ready yet. Your
Yeah.
time isn't here yet. Like
Yeah, 100%. And
it'll-
they're waiting
it'll
for
happen when
a
it's happening.
prince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's meant to happen, it'll happen.
Exactly.
The next one we have then is, hi girlies, I'm currently in a relationship with this amazing man. We're together 9 months now and we've been in each other's lives through mutual friends way before we expressed interest in each other. I'm 25 and he is 31. He gives me nothing but princess treatment day in, day out. He's brought me nothing but happiness and adventures and joy to my life, and my family absolutely adore him. But most times we go out drinking, he starts arguments with me. It has happened on a number of occasions now, and all the arguments are him accusing me of being seedy on my phone when we're out. When he is sober the next day, he takes it all back and says it's his insecurities from his previous relationship and does not think that I'm that type of girl, but then will go on accusing me again when he's drunk, which then makes me feel like I'm doing wrong or not doing enough to make him feel secure in our relationship. So I'm starting to second guess myself as a girlfriend. When we are not drinking, which is not an every weekend thing, we are brilliant. We're not toxic or negative and we bring the best out in each other. But Christmas just gone, he started an absolute carnage fight that has left me rethinking everything. I should add also he had a very hard childhood and struggles to express his feelings, so instead he holds it in and then explodes with drink on him. Never physically violent, should I add. So after this big argument on Christmas, he has came to me and my parents and explained that he thinks he needs to see a counsellor and stay off alcohol until he figures out how to deal with his past traumas, as he does not want to lose a good girl like me over it. I've agreed to not give up on him and to help him get to where he wants to be mentally, because he's gave me the best 9 months of my life, and up until all of this I've really seen a future with him. But my dilemma is, what if he can never fix this flaw that he has by going to see a counsellor? Am I waiting for a grown man to fix his mental health, or am I starting to hurt my own by helping to fix it? P.S. Love you both. You're little dolls and in a league of your own. Keep shining, girly.
Aww,
Love you.
love you.
Oh,
Well, like, he seems very, like, his head screwed on. He sees the problem. He
yeah, he's aware of it.
knows it's going on. He's wanting to see a counsellor, but like, maybe it's something he can never fix. But like, if it's only on alcohol, he can help himself by just not drinking alcohol.
Yeah,
it doesn't suit everyone.
Yeah, no.
Not everyone can drink. I've seen people. I'm like, you should not drink.
You
but
should
do.
never.
Yeah,
ever
you
drink.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't suit everyone. So that's something that he can choose. So if he goes to a counsellor and he drinks again and it happens again, well then it's the drink. If you're doing, obviously not just fucking once, if you do a round of counselling months and months, whatever it is, like, if it's still happening, then I'm like, okay, he needs to take ownership and be like, I'm not drinking, because that's turning me into that I'm not.
Yeah.
Do you know?
It's his choice whether to drink or not.
Then it becomes a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're getting help and it's still not fixing and you're making it happen because of the alcohol. But like, I don't think I'd mind if I had a fella who just never drank.
Yeah, no.
I don't like, that wouldn't be like
No,
a deal
grand.
breaker for me or anything. Yeah.
I still get drunk, and himself doesn't
drink.
rare. I've seen him drunk twice.
Yeah.
Like, don't feel like I have to not drink either.
No,
Well,
exactly, yeah.
it's brilliant. But like, yeah, no. I think, like Charleen said, the whole thing is, if he knows this plus this equals this,
Yeah.
it's his choice whether to add those things to his life or not.
To add them together to make
The fight.
bold man.
Yeah, exactly. So if he knows, right, fuck, if I have a drink, I'm going to have these insecure things that come out of me from my childhood and whatever else he's been through.
Yeah.
So if he just chooses not to do that, everything should be brand new shampoo.
Yeah, I think like very self-aware to be going to a counsellor, knowing that he has this problem, and it might be something that a counsellor can fix. It might just be something that only not drinking can fix.
Like,
You'll have to see, but
it's good that he's aware that that's what it is, and he said he went to her and her parents and said, "Come here." Did he? Yeah, he said, "I want to give up the drink." Did he? So it's not as if it's her telling him to do that.
no. I think maybe this girl feels a bit like stress of like having something to kind of deal with, which in a way I get, but it's also, think about it, someone you love, like you want them to be their best selves, and like things come up in life where you have to help people through different things. It's up and down. At one point you're carrying him, he's carrying you, like there's all different times, and like as long as he's cooperating with it, as long as it's not just you trying, then I'd say stick with it. And he's a lovely man. 9 months.
You said you see a future with him.
Yeah.
So I think stick it out, help him. See, like, if you're already so happy and so in love now, and this is the only kind of flaw, imagine what you can be like when this isn't in the picture.
Yeah. Relationships have good and bad times.
Yeah.
And this is just a little bad.
This might just be a little bad patch that you have to go through to be able to see an even better part of your relationship that you're already seeing.
Yeah. Next one is, hey girls, I love the podcast so much. Why go to therapy when you have home I drink? I have had this friend for years who really struggles with her mental health. I'd always been supportive and there for her until we had a blow up about 18 months ago where she completely just went in on me to the point where I would say the texts, or should I say essays, were borderline abusive. We made up since then, but I held her at arm's length because I just couldn't put myself back there. I adore her, but I can't help but feel constantly drained with all her issues, especially when she ignores advice and won't do anything to help herself. I struggle with my own issues and I just don't have the capacity to help her. And when I do, it's never enough for her and I'm told I'm a bad friend. We've just had a similar blowout recently and I think it's time for me to end the friendship as I just can't deal with it anymore. She's a lovely girl and I care about her a lot, but I just think the friendship is not good for my mental well-being. But I just can't help but feel guilty because I know she's going through a lot. Any advice? I'm so torn. I know I'll miss her, but I just don't think I have the mental capacity to deal with my issues and hers. My parents are telling me to try cut her off, but some friends are telling me to try come to a resolution. I don't trust her to permanently change as just over a year later she went back to using me as her punching bag.
That can be draining.
Yeah.
Having your own issues, but then also having the burden of someone else pouring their issues on top of you as well. Like, it's not your responsibility. It's really not. Well, like, as a friend, we're all going to be there for friends, but like, do you think this other friend is relying on her too much and then calls her a bad friend?
Yeah, using her as just getting all her feelings out on her. Like, that's not fair either.
Friends do that. Like, friends are there to vent and like, that's what a friend is, to have somebody there for you, but I think it's to a certain extent.
Yeah, she went in on her with borderline abusive texts and essays. Like, that's a different gravy.
What?
I love some gravy now.
Mash and gravy and popcorn chicken from KFC.
Anyway, Lord. But you have to just put yourself first in that situation. I think you can't you have issues and then you're getting abused by your friends with essays and texts. Like, what is that going to do to you? You can't think of someone else. Oh, what if she's upset? Well, what if you're upset?
What if you're upset? Yeah. I think the whole thing here is that she's afraid of cutting off the friendship.
Yeah.
I think she knows it's going to be better for her in the long run, but it's just the initial whole dealing with the friendship thing.
Like, her friends are telling her to come to a resolution. Like, is there a resolution? Like, maybe give her another chance?
Tell her, like, listen, you're pushing me to breaking point. Like, we're really walking on thin ice here.
Just be like,
I can't deal with this.
Yeah.
And my own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much for me. Like, I really don't know if I can still be friends if you're just constantly not
being nice.
Yeah.
And you're just even say, like, you're making it really hard to be your friend.
A friendship shouldn't be hard.
It shouldn't be hard. So no. There's obviously bad and good times.
Yeah, of course.
There's no point of... There's no friend. Yeah, like... No. I think say that to her and see what she says. And if it happens again where she turns like that, be like, here, I actually told you before. What can you do if you warn someone and they do it again?
Yeah.
It's not really your fault then.
Yeah,
they
you told them
to do it again. Do you know what I mean?
You're putting the ball in their court and they decide what to do with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can send your dilemmas into homeidrink@goloudnow.com. New episodes of Home I Drink Extra Juice come out every Monday and our main episodes are out on Wednesday. Thank you so much to Primark for sponsoring this episode. I need to visit Penny's very soon. Make sure to like, rate and subscribe and we will see you on Wednesday. We love you so.
Love you. Bye.
Hold My Drink Extra Juice with Charleen and Ellie, a GoLoud original podcast, proudly sponsored by Pennies. Whether it's stylish savings, a new double snuddy, gym gear, or some beauty bits you're looking for, Pennies is the ultimate high street destination.